I took us out for a minute to share.
Oh, I was
I'm
saying,
so,
what happened?
well, I was just sharing it down, because it's hard to do two things at once.
Touche, touche.
Well, sometimes, not all the time, because I be multitasking like a motherfucker. So,
I do at times. It depends.
apparently, they came to some verdict for the Diddy trial.
Oh yeah, they convicted them of like what 4 out of 5, I think.
Something like that,
Yeah,
yeah. I didn't look at it yet.
I
I,
think the only one they didn't convict them of is, or not at least not yet, is the big one, the main one.
the big one,
Yeah.
the
Hold
big
on, I
one's
got
funny. I don't know why.
pause. No Diddy, no Diddy.
Oh my gosh.
Now I gotta look it
Um,
up. Now I gotta look it up.
yeah, I'm just sharing everywhere. Sorry.
Oh, racketeering. That's what it was. That's the one they did.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's the one they didn't convict them of yet.
Got you.
I'm like, it's a big. Well, it's not a big word. I can't think of the word.
I mean, I guess I can see why the racketeering wasn't up there. I got to look up what racketeering is, not just my definition of racketeering. Because I'm thinking I know what it is, but I don't know if I know what it is. So I don't want to put that out there. Okay.
Basically, organized crime. Organized.
Oh, racketeering?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. Screaming.
Yeah.
That was my perception.
Involving illegal activities
But
for
I wasn't
financial gain.
100% sure, you feel me? I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, yeah. Having a whole bunch of niggas doing your shit. Like the mafia.
Crazy.
Well, I just wasn't sure. um, okay, let's get started because I think, oh no, AJ went away. I was like, what happened? You should have seen my face.
I was confused. What the fuck happened? What's going on?
I was so confused. I was like, are you, did, is he all
All
right?
that, all that. My shit saying 10 out of 10. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm not sharing on my main Facebook because I don't even like them niggas.
I'm dead.
I don't. I don't. I would have deleted so bad, and I'm going to. All right, y'all. I apologize. I was sharing the video down because I never get to do that, and I've been on a roll today with sharing stuff. I've been
She
so
has.
good, haven't I?
Yeah,
You
she
see
has.
me?
She tagged me and stuff too. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right.
Okay, you see me. I was on my social media shit today,
I
and
was
I
like, look at her
love
clipping this. Look at her clipping this shit up. I was like, all right, bet.
you. Listen,
She doing
social
better than
media,
me.
my real job. Like I've been doing stuff today. I worked
She
out.
has.
Like,
Mm,
yo, hype me up. Yeah, you feel
good
me?
job. Good job. I gotta get my gym membership back. I canceled
Thank
that
you,
shit because I'm
thank
like I wasn't going, so I'm like, let me save some money.
you. No,
I
I feel
canceled this
that.
hoe.
Well, my place has a gym where I live
Uh,
at, so
Gotcha.
that
Yeah,
definitely saves me money.
that's clutch. Yeah, my place don't have that. So
Yeah, service.
I
But
might just take my ass to the gym.
I'm gonna go live on the Tickety Talks.
The tickety
Wait,
talk.
if I turn my volume down, you think people can hear me on TikTok?
Mm.
Do I have to have my volume loud?
On your phone? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't,
I
you
don't
should.
know. I've literally never gone live on TikTok before, so we're about to try it. It's a new time, new me. What they be saying?
I don't know
Um,
what you're trying to say.
New year, new me. That's what they be saying.
Mm.
I never know. Oh man. Okay, y'all. What's good? This your girl is JLH from We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine. And
Your boy AJ, the co-host of Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. Like a trial quest, you got to say the whole thing.
I know that's right. And we is back with another amazing episode of Sippin Vibes. I
That's how so.
apologize for our quietness or our randomness, but I was busy sharing it down. But now we are live, y'all. We are reviewing new albums that came out. I think what this past month, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, within the last month, yes.
yeah. Because there's been so many new albums and music out. Are you even keeping up?
Not really.
It's
I mean, I
really
haven't
hard.
listened to all of them.
I've been trying, but it's really hard. And then how can I digest the music for real? And y'all just gonna keep releasing shit.
Right. Give me time, man. Give me
I
time.
need a moment.
Between the albums and all these concerts that are happening, I'm like, come on, bro.
It's so much, so
I
much.
already got 4 concerts planned already.
I have one more planned, but I need to look at them again. No, I have two more planned, but I think there's like two others that I want to go to as well.
Gosh.
Yeah,
I have
but
two.
they're not
Yeah,
set in stone.
I got 2 definites. I already got the tickets for those, but there's other 2. More likely, I am going. I just haven't got the tickets yet.
Are you gonna do the Monica and Brandy one?
Okay, 5. All right.
I'm
5.
screaming. I was wondering if you was going to
5.
do that one.
I forgot. I forgot that quick because
Yeah.
someone was like offering like a suite. I was like, all right, bet. But then by the time I went back after work, they're like, yeah, suites are gone. I was like, God damn.
Dang.
But I'm probably gonna get like nosebleeds or something like that. Them tickets
Okay.
were selling fast though. So,
Yeah, I didn't think that they were gonna sell that fast, but here we are.
yeah, exactly. I was like, shit.
I love it though. I'm excited.
I'm looking at shit. I'm looking at the prices right now. Actually, while we talk about this.
I'm still going to go because I don't want to give away my apps that I be using. Well, I'm sure niggas be using these apps. What's that one app? It's like no ticket something I use for like no fees for the.
I use Game Time for mine.
Oh, you did say Game Time is one. Well, there's
That's,
another one that I use and it's real good. But
yeah, it's
anyway,
terrible.
we back y'all with another review. I'm live on TikTok too, so if I look over here, don't judge me. But this week we are reviewing newer albums that came out in the past month. We're doing LaKaylee 47 and Juicy J and Logic. So
Yeah, hope.
yeah,
What you should say? You'd be like, shut the fuck up.
I love it. Yo, I really did love that album.
Which one? The Juicy J one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I really
Yeah,
did
yeah.
like it. Did
Yeah.
you?
Hell, oh yeah, I did. I definitely did.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
beautiful. I can't wait to discuss. Um, but can we do the Kaylee first? Do you miss me, mom? I'm screaming. I see you. I
okay.
see you keep going away. I just had to take a sip.
I'm dead. Oh, these tickets are not bad at all. 200 for like the 200 section is actually not bad.
For Brandy and Monica?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's not
I
that
got
bad.
I gotta look because I haven't really looked. I just looked at where they were gonna be at.
And
I was thinking about the North Carolina show.
Kelly Rowland supposed to be there too.
Kelly Rowland and Money Long.
I never listened to Money On, but Kelly Rowland, that was my wife. That was my wife back in the day.
I understand. I love all the ladies on the tour. Money Long, I don't really like so much online, her online persona, but her music is really good and resonates with my soul.
Yeah. Let me look at these because it's supposed to be in Greensboro, right?
They have a Greensboro show and I think a Charlotte show. Yeah, I think Charlotte. To go to North Carolina that many times is just so insane to me. I don't know why, but it is.
You said say it again?
To go to North Carolina that many times is just insane to me. I don't understand.
I'm weak. I forgot you be hating on North Carolina.
I mean, I just don't see why they have two shows in North Carolina. Like,
Yeah, you're right. It's one is Greensboro and then one is in Charlotte. You're right. Yeah,
yeah, like make it make sense.
but it's random
The
because they
South
go to
don't love y'all like that. I don't believe it.
it's random because they go to Greensboro, then they come to Baltimore the following day, then they go to Oakland, and then they come back to Charlotte. It's like
Yeah, that's crazy.
that makes no
That's
sense.
wow.
That kind of makes
But
no
I wanted
sense.
to go to the Baltimore show, but I was thinking about going with my cousins because I haven't been to a show with my cousins in a really long time. So
Okay, sure.
yeah, but um, I don't know which one in North Carolina I'm gonna choose yet. We haven't really decided.
I would say the Charlotte one is on a Thursday, but Greensboro's on a Saturday.
I know that's really what I was aiming for, a weekend show.
Yeah, just to keep that in mind.
Well, if you go to one, are you gonna go to the Greensboro or Charlotte?
I'll probably go to. Well, actually, wait, because actually I could go to the Charlotte one because my schedule's about to change and I'll have Thursdays off, so I
Oh,
could
look
do
at
that
you,
one.
fancy pants.
I could do that.
I don't like that.
Hey, it's 4 days. I'm going to 4 days a week now. It's 10 hour shifts, but it's 4 days a week, so
Okay,
three
that's
days
what's
off.
up. I don't know if my TikTok people can hear you, but they're gonna be able to hear me, so that's great. We're talking about LaKaylee 47's new album, and it is LaKaylee featuring 47 for promotional use only. Um, this album is so motherfucking iconic. First of all, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. That's my rating off the bat. Okay. 10 out of 10. Look,
All right.
Kaylee, cause I love her so much. I've been following her for a really long time, y'all. So I'm like a huge fan. This is like a new age Missy Elliott.
Oh, speaking of Missy Elliott, today's her birthday.
Happy birthday, Missy Elliott.
Yes,
That's what's up.
yes.
Love that. What did you think of this album?
So I will say, let me go back to the songs. All right, I love her flow. She has a great flow. She can
Okay.
flow. Like all the beats she was on, she was able to flow on that shit smoothly. Now I
Don't
will.
piss me off, AJ.
No. I like that. Only thing I'm gonna say is like I didn't care. I didn't care for some of the beat selections personally.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my only thing. I'm not saying the beats were bad. It's just not to my taste. Some of them were.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understandable. So
But
let's
that's
get into that. Let's get a little bit into that, okay? Because I need people to understand when you listen to LaKaylee, all of her music pretty much is going to be like house music, house beats. You're gonna
that's where I was
hear
going.
like
That's where I was
yeah.
going.
So if you're not really into house music, then
So I fuck with house music.
it's a
But
mood,
yeah, I got to be in the mood for it though. Yeah,
and
that's
I
the only
understand
thing.
that. I understand that because I'm not always in the mood either. I
Yeah.
feel that. Now, this this album is so motherfucking iconic, y'all, because LaKaylee is taking the mask off. This is the first time that she's like you see her face. She's not wearing.
Oh, actually, you're right. You're right. She does have a little
Mhm.
thing on. Okay. Okay.
So 450, her first single, or one of her singles off of this album, um, or I don't know which album is off of, but anyway, it's a single that she has called 450, and she finally takes off her bandana and everything like that because she usually wears her face covered up in a bandana, which I love, and it's iconic so much because back in the day, women artists used to dress down. Like they wouldn't dress sexy or dress up or look. They would look a certain way in order for their voices to be paid more attention to than the way that they look. That was one of the reasons why Aaliyah dressed the way that she did. So AJ got some issues over there. It's a storm. Don't
It's a
mind.
storm over here. Yeah. Definitely a storm over here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep it flowing for the people.
Can you hear me
But
now?
yeah,
Can you hear me
yeah,
now?
I can hear
Okay.
you. You're good. You're good.
Good. All right.
But yeah, I love the way that she played on that because then when you listen to LaKaylee and her old work, you got to focus really on her voice, her flow, the music, and things of that nature. Um, she's been doing this since 2010. Okay, but it wasn't until 2017 that it really set off for her. She had a beauty series album trilogy. So the first was called Wash and Set, and then the second album was called Acrylic, and then the third album in the trilogy was Shape Up. All amazing albums. Definitely should listen to them. Highly recommend. Um, I mean, I don't think LaKaylee has a bad album, in my opinion. And my opinion is the only one that really matters. So but no, I don't think she has a bad album at all. And this album just honestly falls right in line. It's a great introduction to LaKaylee 47 if you've never heard of her, if you've never listened to her before. I think she continues to put on not just for women in the game, but for her city, yo. She grew up in both Virginia and New York.
VA.
So
VA in the house.
she do rep yeah, she do rep VA and she do rep Brooklyn. Um and to me she's a mix of Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, and TLC. Those are like the artists that I think of when I
Mm,
listen to LaKaylee. But some idiot wrote
Lord, that's some idiot.
yes, some idiot put that she was a mix between what did they say? MIA, Cardi B, and Kamaya. Do you hear that?
I'm confused.
I don't hear none of those
I'm
choices,
confused.
and that's why they're an idiot.
I'm confused.
Yeah,
I could maybe give you MIA, but that's pushing it. But I
I
definitely
don't
don't get
hear
her.
MIA. I don't hear MIA. And
Not
fuck
like not
MIA.
music,
I
not
don't
music
hear
wise.
MIA and fuck MIA. It's both of
That's
those.
is that another one you don't like?
Yeah, I hate that bitch.
Oh my gosh! Well, is that a you have a valid reason, or you just hate
Yes,
it?
I know. This time I have a super valid reason.
Okay.
But also, I hated that song.
I fly like paper, get
I
out that
hate
place.
that song. I hate that song. But fuck her as well.
That's crazy. Add that to the list.
Yes, please.
If y'all been to my podcast, when she's on it, we have a list of people that she does not like.
Yes.
Well, and that list now includes MIA, The Dream,
Keep
Travis Scott, ASAP Rocky, Madonna,
it's so
Gwen
long.
Stefani, Snoop Dogg, Nelly. Who else do you say you don't like?
There's so many people.
It's a lot. It's a lot of people.
It's just a lie. We need to just let it go.
Well, oh no, we're not letting this go. By the end of the year, I'm gonna have the whole list. I'm gonna have a whole thing of all the people you don't like.
I'm gonna probably write it out too, and maybe that's like maybe then I could burn it in a fire and let that evilness go.
That's crazy. Oh yeah,
'Cause I can't
New
forget.
Kanye. You hate new Kanye.
Oh yeah, definitely hate.
We love old Kanye
We
for sure.
love old Kanye.
But new
That
Kanye,
nigga
no.
been dead for so long, it don't even matter.
What year did he die? Not
For
literally, but
me, it was after my no, it was during my beautiful dark twisted
it
fantasy.
was during. Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, for real, yeah. I
You
mean,
mean that like that year, or just the album?
yes, because I really don't think we talk about enough how fucked up it really was that he interrupted Taylor Swift on that stage. Like it was really fucked
I
up,
know
yo.
we know it's fucked up.
Like, but he didn't lose nothing after that, and he should have. Like that was really
He
fucked up.
didn't. He didn't what?
He didn't lose anything.
Uh,
Nothing happened to him. He was still good. I mean, you niggas still love Kanye down, talking about his Sunday service with Kirk Franklin and shit. You dumbass bitches. Y'all goofy.
it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's also because he's not the first person to do that shit neither. Though.
That shit pisses me off so much. He literally had that song with that white rapper, Little Peepee.
Oh, not Lil Peepee. I'm weak. You talking about what's his name? Lil Peep? No, no, it
Little
wasn't. It wasn't Lil.
whatever, whoever that rapper is that he had that stupid song with them big
I know.
ass
I know what you're talking about. It wasn't
talking
Lil
about
Peep
some
though.
I like the fuck and then gonna come out with God music after that.
It's such a fucking hoe. I love it.
Yes.
Do, do,
And
do.
came out with gospel right after. That doesn't bother y'all? Like that shit was so crazy to me. I'm sorry. I can't fuck with it. That was wild.
Nah.
No. But I mean, I understand people can repent and change, but I don't care. That was wild. And he
Oh,
didn't repent and change. He continued to get worse. That nigga continued to get worse.
fair. Hold on, give me
So
one. I'm about to change this Wi-Fi real quick, so I
do your
might be.
thing.
I got you.
Because I'm gonna keep talking about the album. All right, y'all. So LaKaylee 47. LaKaylee featuring 47 for promotional use only is the name of the album again. My favorite songs on the album will be Queen, Passenger 47, Problems, Different Person, and HNIC. For real, the whole album is a bop and you should listen to it multiple times because I don't think there's a song that you really should skip. Well, let me not lie. There's an 80s bop on there, and I'm really not a fan of 80s music for real. Like, I don't know. It's something about it. I just can't fuck with the sound of the 80s, and it's not my it's not my favorite thing to listen to. So, for me, I think it's the song called Starlight. That's what it's called. Yeah, I don't really like that song. I mean, I like it because I love her flow on it. Like AJ said, she has a really good flow and it's very consistent, and you can hear it in every song. She just keeps up with the beat. So even though this song isn't like one of my favorite songs on the album, she's very consistent when she's showing what she does. Um, no, I'm not co-hosting with you. They tripping on TikTok. um, no, I don't want to co-host, babe. Um, so after that, I really love Different Person as well because with this song you get LaKaylee showing different sides of her. You get the rap side version of LaKaylee, then you also get the singer version of LaKaylee. So she sings. That's why I compared her to Missy Elliott. She raps and she sings, and she does both very well, by the way. So that's why you get I love the song Different Person because not only do I think it references like her skills on the mic, but also I think it references her new look. Because again, to remind y'all, she takes the mask off with this album. She's no longer wearing that bandana that she wore with all of her first releases, and now you get to really see her beautiful face and everything that encompasses her. She says in one of the songs, "The bitch is back," and I just love that because it's like she is letting y'all know that she here. She not going nowhere. Oh, welcome back, AJ.
I'm about to text you like, hey, add me back.
My bad. I was just talking my ass off. So I told them that
I know
I
you
love
good. You
the
good.
songs Queen, Passenger 47, Problems, Different Person, and HNIC. What are your favorites?
All right. So my favorite is our favorites are 450, Stella's Groove, and HNIC.
Okay. Okay. 450 is on this album. Okay. I thought it was.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
I don't know why. That's what's up. So, what did you love
Yeah,
about this album?
and famous. I like famous also. I like famous. I like famous also.
Okay.
It was just some. It was just some of the beat. It was just some of the beats I didn't care for. Like Starlight, I didn't care for Starlight.
I was just talking about that. The
Um,
people.
what was the other one?
Yeah,
Oh, where?
because it's an 80s beat. It's
Yeah, I didn't
like
care
an
for that one.
80s beat. So you getting like an 80s sound with the mix of the house music, I think, with that song.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like '80s music doesn't bother me at all. It's a lot like I just didn't care for that beat in particular.
I don't like 80s music. I'm
And
gonna be
what was
real with
another
you.
beat?
I mean, it's a few 80s sounds that I
What?
like. I know, it sounds crazy. I know y'all. But it's a few 80s sounds I like. But I'm telling you, if we could do away with the 80s, I honestly would. That's an era I did not like.
You don't like Everybody Wants to Rule the World?
I
Welcome to your
no, actually,
life.
I don't like that. It's a lot
That's
of 80s songs
wild.
that are like really popular that I hate with a passion. What's that one song? What's
That's
that one? Sweet
that's
dreams
crazy.
are made of this. Who am I?
Who am I to
I hate that song.
disagree? You was tripping. Like that's
I
hey,
hate it.
hey,
I hate
hey.
it. I hate it.
Safety dance. That was my shit too. Safety dance. Hey, I
I
fuck with some
hate it.
Asian music
And
now.
I know all the
Don't get it
words. That's
twisted.
what pisses me off about all these songs. I do know all the words.
See, see. We could dance if you wanna. We could dance out till the
Ew.
light.
The 80s
I'm
is
a
such a
no
stupid
dancing if you don't
time.
dance
I
to
don't care
this.
what
No
nobody
friends of
say.
mine.
The clothing,
That's
the
crazy.
hair, the music, I just hate it all. I know.
That's crazy.
I know. I don't know. I'm sorry. But yeah, that song gives straight 80s vibes. So
That's
yeah,
fair.
and I'm not a fan, so I don't really like that song either. But this album is still a 10. What you rating it, AJ? Do not piss me off.
Oh, you're gonna be pissed off. He's getting a 5 sign out. I'm fucking. It's not gonna be no 5. I'll give it like a 7.5, 8
A
for me.
7.5?
Now for me, just for me.
I don't like
Like I said, I just didn't care for something.
your
It's really
rating.
just the beats. It's really just the beats for me.
I don't like your rating.
Like I said, she can rap. She can rap her ass off. Like she can definitely rap. It's not a bad album. It's just like she can rap her ass off. I just did personally. I didn't care for some of
It's
the
a
beats.
phenomenal album. Fuck what AJ talking about. He doesn't know. I'm telling y'all right now, this album is the shit. It's one of the best albums of the year. Period. I said what I said. This is a great album. Beats aside.
And this is what we have to show. You know what I'm saying? Opposite. We got the opposite sides of the scope. See, this is why we mesh.
Beats aside, even if you're not fucking with him like that, like this is a good ass album. Production, this is her first time releasing an album on her own, like so she's independent with this album. So she really went in. You feel me?
Oh,
On
this was
Queen,
her independent album.
yeah. On
Okay.
Queen, she giving love to the queens out here, showing love to the AKAs, the Deltas, the ladies in the in
I
the
did. I didn't remember that. Yeah.
in the grocery line. You feel me? Like, get into LaKaylee. Y'all sleep and y'all don't know what I'm talking about if you're not listening to LaKaylee 47.
I think the first time I listened to her was she was featured on what Rhapsody's album.
Okay.
I forgot which album that was.
Okay.
I forgot which album. The one that had all the songs named after like different like women, like
I forget the
not
name of the
philosophers, but like
I
different
forget the
like
name of the
important
song.
women in.
Yeah, I forget the name of the album, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I forgot the name.
Is it?
Yeah, but she's on now. Yeah, I remember hearing her on that. I was like, okay.
No, I don't. I can't think of the name
So
of the
now I gotta
album.
look it up now too.
See, this is why we shouldn't drink during the show. Like, come on.
I'm
It's
not even drunk.
literally that. I'm getting
I've
a
been
little.
sipping. I'm sure.
Cool.
That's crazy. Look, Eve,
I don't
Eve,
drink like that anymore.
Eve. It was called Eve.
Oh yes, yes. I was gonna say,
It's called Eve.
I was gonna say Nivea.
But she was on Oprah. She was on the Oprah song. That's what it was called.
Yeah,
I'm not Nivy. That's crazy.
fuck Oprah though. That's crazy.
You said fuck Oprah?
Yes.
You said fuck Oprah?
Yes.
Okay, add her to the list as well. I mean, I get it, but yeah, add her to the list.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
I told you by the end of the year, we gonna make sure you're on the last episode for our hip hop vibes of the year, so we can go through this whole motherfucking
All the
list.
people that I hate in
You
this
gonna clip
world.
that bitch up?
It's gonna be a long
All the
list.
people
I
that you
swear to
hate, the
God.
famous people. Famous people. We're not gonna talk about regular folk. Famous people.
I have some regular people to add.
And that's why I say we're gonna stick to the famous people because I already know the regular people. That shit gonna be like that shit gonna be a mini journal, damn near.
It won't be. No, because I really don't dislike anybody personally in my personal life. Like, I mean, I don't fuck with a lot of people anymore, but I don't technically like dislike them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could still be cordial and be around them if they wanted my presence. But I
That's
don't
fair.
fuck with
That's fair.
them. Yeah. And I probably act like, I mean, not probably, I will act like I don't fuck with them. Like, I'm kind of an asshole. So if I don't fuck with you, then I'm gonna let you know or let it be known. So I mean, yeah. But I try to keep it cute. I'm screaming.
Oh shit.
Oh
What's your
y'all.
TikTok people saying?
Oh, I do not look at comments and I'm so sorry. I don't know.
You gotta do better, man.
I do gotta do
You
better
got
when
to
I go
do
live,
better, baby. Come on now.
but I don't do good with that. I mean, if you want to talk, talk.
Shame.
But no one said anything, so here we are.
Mm.
um. Oh, I just also wanted to say, LaKaylee was put on by, not she was put on really, but "Fuck the Summer Up" was featured on Jay Z's inaugural title on his inaugural title self-titled playlist. So that was cool.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, like Jay Z saying, "Oh, she's fire," you know.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's low key
Okay.
fuck Jay
Oh, that's
Z,
good.
but I
That's
also
good.
love Jay Z, so there's that as well. It's like a hate love relationship with Jay Z that
Respect.
I have, and that's been a while. So,
Love the music, but
I,
it's like you love the music, but fucking type
yeah, yeah, and also just like
respect.
I used to. I don't want to say this out loud, but I'm going to. I used to have a crush on him during the excuse me miss era, the blueprint era. So I know. And what's worse is y'all.
So
What's
I hear that
worse
right.
is for real. There was this nigga that I was in high school with who kind of looked like Jay Z, and this nigga was writing me poems and giving them to me in class.
Shame.
So that's also
Excuse me. Damn.
and he was a good poet.
It's just some stuff.
Oh my gosh, I was so impressed. The poetry was like really good to me at that time. I would probably read that shit now and be like,
Respect.
it could have been better. Yeah,
Like, oh,
you're listening
nigga,
so
oh.
well. It could be better. But that's why for real.
I'm
And but it is fuck Jay Z low key, high key. I just love him.
and she grew up in Brooklyn, right?
She did, and but also
Yeah, she grew up in
Virginia.
Brooklyn, so that
Like she repped
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Danville area, Fayetteville, I think.
Oh, that's like the border. That's like the border,
Oh, really?
border, like between Virginia and North Carolina. That's like down
Oh,
at the bottom, like right
yeah.
there, type shit.
That's where she grew up too. And then she grew up in Brooklyn as
Okay,
well. Yeah.
got you. Okay,
Yeah,
Best Eye.
Best
Okay,
Eye.
okay.
Oh,
I
she's
think my aunt lived
also.
in Best Eye at one point.
Oh, and she grew up in Norfolk and Brownville. That's why. So Norfolk,
Or Norfolk. Okay,
Virginia, and
Brownsville.
Brownville,
Okay,
New York. Yeah, that little.
she was in all the main spots.
I
Okay.
know, right? I know. She's also Trinidadian and Guyanese.
God
That
damn.
made Yeah, that like makes sense because her
What?
skin is
What's
fucking
Guyanese consist?
gorgeous. She's like
What is Guyanese? Like what? Is that like?
Guyana. I don't know where
Hmm?
Guyana is, but I know it's isn't it a Caribbean island? I think
Oh, South America. South.
it's in South
It's in South
America.
America. Yeah, it's near the Caribbean.
It is in.
It's near the Caribbean region. It's connected to the Caribbean though. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I thought it was a
yeah,
Caribbean, but I was about to say it's in South America. It's crazy. Love that.
yeah, yeah. It says South American nation,
Oh, okay, so they're not Caribbean.
but it's closely connected to Caribbean. They're culturally connected to the Caribbean region. So I
Hmm.
guess they're like right there. I guess next to over there and stuff.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
I've never been there
like I said,
at all. I've never been
learn
to
something new.
Trinidad either.
I'm like, I don't know. Me neither.
Okay, cool.
There's a lot of places I need to go to
Yeah,
outside the
same,
country.
same.
Only been like 3 places.
Oh
Only been to
wow,
3 places outside the country. Well, outside the U.S.
where have you been?
Canada, Jamaica, and Cancun.
Okay, I still never been to Canada, so and we're right there.
It was nice. Granted, it was like year. I was like 9 years old when I went,
Oh, that's still
but I remember it being nice though.
yeah,
The
yeah.
weather was nice. It was during the summertime too, so the weather was nice. Like super hot up there.
You got to go back as an adult.
I know there's a lot of places I need to go back to. I need to go back to Cali as an adult. Um, shit. Well, Cali's the main place I need to go back to as an adult. But yeah,
I don't know if people thought somebody tried to add themselves to my live on TikTok. That's for sure. I'm like, no, Rodrigo, we don't do that over
oh
here.
word. Oh, it's like, hey, I want to talk about this album real quick, girl. I got to talk about this album real
We
quick.
don't do
Hey,
that over
hey,
here,
hey.
Rodrigo.
Nah, we don't know you like that, kid.
Nah,
Not yet.
nah,
Anyways, we
we
don't
don't
know
do
you
that
like
over
that.
here. On top of that, I don't want to hear nobody else's opinion. No, no shade. No shade.
Okay.
I just don't. Not on a live when we're talking about our thing. So maybe on my own thing. You feel me?
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
Um. Okay. That's really all I have to say about this album. You rated it a 7.5 to an 8, which is ridiculous, but
Yeah.
you know, love the cover. The
Yeah.
cover is very Missy Elliott esque for me. Um,
Mm,
and again,
so addictive. Okay.
do you feel me? That's why I'm relating her, like comparing her to MIA and Cardi B. Cardi B, that was so wild to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was so wild to say. They could have said Rhapsody more than anything. Like the Cardi B, that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. That
Yeah.
would make sense. Rap would make a whole
Or
lot of
and
sense.
Kamaya, I don't think I've ever listened to Kamaya.
Yeah, but when you say like she had her face covered all the time, that kind of reminded me of MF Doom. 'Cause, he always wore the
Okay,
mask and
yeah.
shit.
I
When
wasn't thinking about that.
yeah. Not necessarily rapping ability, but as far as like with the mask and like hiding the
Yeah,
face
yeah.
and everything.
For me, when I
So
think of LaKaylee, I say Missy Elliott because of the rap ability. Like for me, Missy Elliott has proven that she can rap on different kinds of beats because Timbaland was that person to play with different sounds and stuff like that. And then on top of that, she
Hmm.
sings. So Missy Elliott was singing a lot of
Yeah,
her hooks
you
and
too.
tracks. Yeah. And then you also have to go back to listen to old LaKaylee work. It's very reminiscent of early Missy. Like, I don't know. To me, she just reminds me of she's like the new age Missy Elliott. She's fire. Yeah.
Of course.
Or like a mix of Missy Elliott and Tink. Let's say that.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Let's do that. We can do that. I fucks with that. Yeah. But she's that girl, y'all. And again, aside from AJ's really wild rating, um, this is a phenomenal album. 10 out of 10. And if you want to listen to similar artists to LaKaylee, I highly recommend Rico Nasty. She just
Yes,
she
my
just
nigga.
put out an album this year. I also suggest Little Sims. Okay, she's also fire. I think this is also an album that was released this year. I don't remember though. And then I suggest motherfucking Lizzo because get into it, okay? I don't know what y'all hang up is about Lizzo, but she is that girl when it comes to the music. She is
I fuck with it.
really
I
good.
fuck with it.
Yeah, she's really talented. And she did her big one with this album to all you haters out there.
Just dropped this
Yeah.
year.
Mhm. This
Okay.
is like a
Okay.
mixtape for real. It's giving fuck you bitches, fuck all you niggas, fuck y'all talking about my weight, fuck y'all that gave me that shitty ass that like accused me of being like a bully and a sexual abuse or harasser or whatever that case was about. Like fuck all of y'all.
Was she found not
No,
guilty on
nothing
that?
happened. Like I guess just everything is done. I don't know. I didn't hear nothing else
Okay.
about it, so no. Yeah,
Touche.
I don't know if it's still ongoing or what, but nothing really manifested. And then some stuff came out about the dancers too. So
Yeah, that I remember hearing about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
I was just like,
yeah. So I don't know what happened, but either way,
I was like, nice you. I was like, nice you hazing the dancers and shit. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. At the end of the day, I
Yeah,
still
she does make
yeah,
good. She makes great
I
music
still
though.
don't know.
She does, and she's a musician. She can
She
actually play
really
the flute
does.
for real.
And I just think she's a really good performer. This also is a really good album. Like she goes back to early heyday Lizzo. I was really on Lizzo before she got really popular. It was like just before she got super popular, I was on Lizzo. And then she got really popular. And I was
Okay.
like, damn, well there goes Lizzo for me. Cause I don't like it when they get popular. That's what made me hate The Weeknd.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get that.
that
I
nigga is
kind of yeah,
ass, and it's
yeah.
all because of y'all.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that evil on me. But nah, I get that shit.
Yeah,
I definitely get that. I understand that
but
for
this
sure.
album gave me what I needed to make me love her again. So I love it. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's
For
good.
sure. And those are my suggestions.
That's how I felt about that's how I felt about Wiz.
Who?
That's how I felt about Wiz with Cushion Oranges too.
Oh,
Wiz
I
Khalifa.
love
That's
that.
how I felt with Cushion Oranges too.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my God, why people really wanna no, stop wanting to co-host. This is not
Everybody's want
that
to
type
request to
of
be on.
party. Yeah, this is not that type
No,
of party, y'all.
swiping, swiping, no swiping.
Yeah, this is not that type of party. I will probably go live another time and you can co-host
Swiping, no
away.
swiping.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get to Juicy J and Logic because they did their big one with this one, I feel.
Say it
I
again.
said let's get to
All right.
Juicy J and Logic. I feel like they did their big one with this one. This was a big
They
ass album.
did. They did. They did. They did. So, all right, we'll give them. So, Logic and Juicy J, live and in color. So, Juicy J and Logic actually are friends in real life. They've been friends for a good little while now. Yeah, they decided to make this collaboration album. And throughout this whole album, is Logic interviewing Juicy J, talking about like his upbringing, like what he wanted to do in the music industry. Did he think he would be this big and all that type of stuff, blah blah blah. Like throughout the whole project is like them interviewing. And Logic's the producer of this whole album. Like he produced everything on this album. And he only raps on like a couple of songs. It's mainly focused on Juicy J rapping. And but you do have other features, like you got some features from Project Pat, you got a feature from Wiz Khalifa. Um I've got who else is featured on there. I think those like the main ones. But
Yeah, those are the
it's
only.
definitely different. It's different, but in a good way. Say it again.
Yeah, those are the only features.
Yeah. I'm about to say yeah. I think those are the only ones. But it's different because like Logic, he's more of like a conscious
I
rapper for
know.
the most part. Like every now and then he'll do like some trap shit. For the most part, he does like the whole boom bap shit. So most of these beats are like boom bap type beats. And this is the first time that you ever heard like Juicy J rap on this type of beat. But
Mhm.
it flows perfectly. He can flow perfectly.
Mhm.
It just shows that like and it shows that like Juicy J can actually rap. He can actually like rap.
I
He
agree.
Juicy J probably fixes Mafia. They made like the dirty south shit, so people wouldn't expect him to do this shit. But he flows so perfectly on this joint. So big ups to both of them
Dead
for like
ass.
making that shit work and doing that.
Dead ass.
So I would definitely say my favorite songs are 20 Years Later, Black Rothstein, I Need a Hug, and
Oh my
Get
gosh,
Right.
mine is Get Right, Shame, 20 years later, and I Need a Hug. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this album was not only like very amazing production wise and rapping wise, but I just felt like, well, skill wise, I guess you could say, but I just felt like also given a man who's been in the game for as long as he's been and doing what he's doing as long as he's been doing it, his flowers like this is
Yeah.
honestly like chef's kiss. I loved it so much. I thought I was going to be annoyed by this album and I thought Logic was going to piss me off, but no, none of that happened. And
And I know why you thought that. I know exactly why you thought that. I know exactly why you gonna think that. I was thinking the same shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I love Elijah, but yeah, he could be crazy at
okay,
times.
I really thought he was going to piss me off, but Logic did what he needed to do for this album and he did it in respects of Juicy J and I loved it. I mean, this was a really good album. Also, I like the content of it because I mean, you just see the growth in him as just like a man, as an artist, and or both of them. So,
I was about to say which one.
well, both of them. Like Logic said in the album, he's wanted to produce an album for a really long time, and he put it out there, and
Mm,
Juicy J responded, and this is where we at. So. I think that's really fire for
yeah,
somebody to give you an opportunity, let alone your friend. You know what I'm saying? And then you guys come together with this masterpiece. It was really awesome.
hmm
I loved it.
yeah, definitely. I fuck with this shit heavy. I do fuck with this.
No, I definitely do.
Yeah, it was definitely.
I have a question.
And yeah, what's up?
So he called himself the Quincy Jones of rap. Do you agree?
Who's Juicy? Oh yeah, Juicy J
Yeah.
shit that. I don't know if I would call him a Quincy Jones,
I thought it was a little bit
but
much.
his, but I see where he's going with it because like he's definitely influential. Like the whole 3 6 Mafia sound is like super influential, like in the rap game today. And like it's so many people who use that same like Memphis sound. And like to be fair, 3 6 Mafia is making money off just the sample, all the samples alone. Like they don't even need to rap no more if you're being for real. Like so many people sampled them, like ASAP Rocky, Isaiah Rashad, fucking Ramirez, Suicide Boys. Like, um, yeah, so many people that sample they sound, like that style.
I feel like when
Like
Logic
they
called,
create like a whole movement.
I agree. I feel like when Logic called him Michael Trapson, I thought comparing him to Michael Jackson was more equivalent than the Quincy Jones thing for me. For me,
I feel that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Michael Jackson is kind of funny. Yeah, yeah, I get that because he inspired a whole new generation. So yes, definitely.
yeah,
Whether people want to believe that or not, like this is my view today, and all to inspired a whole generation
yeah.
of rappers.
After you put me on the Project Pat, I really realized, and oh, it was nice to see Project Pat on this album,
Yeah,
even though he a preacher now. it was,
right, right,
it was
right, right. But he still flow. He was
he
still
was
flow.
doing it. He was doing it. He was out here. Um.
It's crazy. Like this nigga's been in the game for like 30 plus years at this point. Like he really has been in the game for like 30 some
Oh
years.
wow, I actually really didn't realize that. This is a really short
Like thirty
album.
plus years.
Actually,
Yeah,
both of these albums were really short. I felt.
they were. They were. No, they really were. Like I listened to that shit on the way to work. I'm like, oh damn, it's over already.
Yeah.
Granted, I got like a 40 minute commute. But still, like
Yeah.
I was like, damn, okay,
I
okay.
love the discussion part of the album just as much as I love the songs because I liked getting to know Juicy J on a personal level and just hearing like just where he is now as an adult, as a grown ass man.
Right.
Yeah. So that was cute.
No, definitely no. That shit was the
It was real.
some of them questions were random as fuck though. He's like, so when did you lose your virginity? I was like, what? No, he said, how did you lose your virginity or some shit like that. He was like, oh yeah, I was hanging with Project Pat. He took me to the spot and met a girl over there. Blah 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 blah. Condom broke. Scared like a motherfucker, but hey.
But I liked it because
But it's also
we
kind of
got
relatable.
really personal and it's like will we know these things about Juicy J if they didn't have these conversations? You know what I'm saying? I mean, not that we need to know
Yeah,
it. I just like stuff like this. It cements something in history for somebody that was such an icon for our time. So
yeah. And I like a themed album. Like the whole theme focused around the interview. Like you got the music in between the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like but the main focus is like on the interview. I like that shit. And that's the thing I like about Logic. Logic has fucking like themed as like albums. Like almost every album he's done has been
mm.
theme based. Like for example, Incredible True Story, that whole album was based off like, okay, like Earth is Earth was pretty much destroyed, so we got a whole like space colony and niggas like trying to find a new planet for like the humans to live at, and like they go through that whole album like trying to find a new planet and shit like
Well,
that.
that's
So
actually fine.
stuff like yeah, shit like that is dope as fuck. So yeah, yeah. Logic has a thing for like concept albums. So
Okay, I love that. I love that. I've actually never listened to a Logic album. This is my first time, and I've never listened to a Juicy
okay,
J
okay.
album. This is my first time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Not even Thesis Mafia. Not even the Thesis Mafia album.
No, I've never listened to a 3 6 Mafia album either. Yeah.
Okay.
I've only listened to like their singles and stuff
Okay.
like that. Whatever they put out for the streets
Fair. No, that's fair. That's fair.
is what I know. But yeah, you're literally putting me on.
That's
So
fair.
this is cute. This was cute. This is amazing. I'm giving it a 10. Everything's
Okay.
getting
Okay. Okay.
tens in this bitch.
Not everything's getting there. You get everything. Damn near almost
I
everything.
do because just because you
Uh,
don't like a song or two, AJ, doesn't mean that the album deserves less than because I don't feel like that should constitute as the album getting a less than 10 rating for real. Because production wise,
I can
skill
respect
set
that.
wise, like if you really showed out on this album, I don't know. Production for me is everything. Song flow for me is everything. Content is also everything. Like if I can fuck with the content too, I'm here
Yeah.
for it. So I don't know. I just feel like, and then I love a good cover. You feel me? A good cover will sell me.
Uh, oh yeah, yeah. I feel
I
like
am a
you're a
cover
cover girl.
girl.
Easy cover girl.
And these are good covers. They're loud, they're bright. You feel me? They're attractive. It'll make you. This looks like a fingerprint.
Mm. I didn't even look at
Hmm.
it like that. Okay. Yeah.
It's cool. It's like you leaving
Nah.
your
Yeah.
print on the
Yeah. Yeah.
industry, your print on the game. You feel?
And
Yeah,
he did.
I love
So
that.
yeah, that makes.
Then you got Logic in the background. He's the producer. Juicy J's the person, getting interviewed, and this is really about him. So the
Yeah.
way that they have it positioned, even though it's a Juicy J Logic album, I love their positioning on the album, how it is. Then the sun in the background or a light or whatever. So then you're live in color. This is fire. This is fucking fire, bro. This is like really thought through. Like you said, this nigga be thinking. What you rated it? Don't piss me off, AJ.
I, nah, I give it a 7. I give
Yes,
it a 7. I'm not gonna call it a classic. I don't call anything classic
I
in 4 or
agree.
5 years.
I agree.
So
I agree.
you gotta let that shit. You gotta let
I
that shit
agree.
age.
I agree. What do you constitute as a classic album for you?
For me, like you want the name of the album or just
Yeah,
like
how is
how
it?
like
How do you label
oh
it as a classic?
like so for me it's like impact, like how it impacted like the hip
Okay.
hop culture as a whole, um,
Okay.
longevity, or how Asian like this is still the songs still hold up like 5 to 10 years, 5 to 10 years from now.
Hmm.
Um, then of course like just the songs in general, like the songs are actually good production and stuff like that. So that's how I
Okay.
look at it when it comes to classic. Like for example, if I was gonna name like some classic albums, like impact wise, that you can name, like Straight Outta Compton, like they impacted the hip hop world. You know what I'm saying? Or like The Chronic,
Yeah.
Dog Style, Get Rich or Die Trying.
I
All
knew
those
you
had
was
like
gonna
huge
say it. It
impacts.
was in my head.
Um,
Get
what?
rich or die trying.
Which one? I mean,
No,
am I
you're not.
wrong?
I just don't like it. Cause fuck.
I get it. I get it. No, I get it. Whatever. What else? America's Most Wanted. Ice Cube's debut album. I think that was his debut. Yeah, America's Most Wanted. Like that impacted it. Um, Miseducation, Lauryn Hill. Albums like that. Like they impacted
I
like
feel
the
you. I
culture.
feel
Like
you.
they had something. They still, and like the songs still hold up today. A lot of songs still hold
Yeah.
up today. The productions was still amazing. So like,
Yeah,
yeah,
because I mean, I would say you have for R&B, it would be again Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, but you also have TLC Fan Mail, TLC
mm,
Crazy Sexy Cool. You have Destiny's Child, first
yep,
album. Their, you know, really honestly, all their albums to be honest. Yeah.
Confessions.
Yep, Confessions with Usher. And then you also have like we when we review Emancipation of Mimi. That album
Yeah, that's a classic.
will
That's
go
definitely
down
a
in
classic.
history as one of the best R&B albums of all time.
One of the best
Yes.
comeback albums too.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Listen to it, y'all. It gives you life. Emancipation of Mimi
Yeah.
does it for me. Mariah did it for me on that album. That was my high school album. Yeah.
She did it for me. I gave that one a 10 too. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
you did.
yeah.
You did. I was proud.
I did give it a 10. I did. That was one. That
I
was
think
like
that was your first
what
10
episode was that?
album.
Like, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was the first sentence that.
You
Yeah,
don't like giving 10s. You're very serious about this.
I am. I tried to like people like to throw like the word classic around a lot, and I don't like doing that shit. I mean, it's cool if you have your own personal opinion, but like I don't. I just don't like throwing the word classic around a lot unless it's like legitly a classic.
I
So
feel that. I do feel that. For me, I don't feel like any artist that any new artist, well, let me not say that. Okay, for me, LaKaylee doesn't have like a classic album yet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like
But
she
I
has great.
also feel like for me, she has a classic album with her fan base. I think there's a difference
Yeah, definitely.
because
Yeah,
she
yeah,
can
yeah.
have like a really, if LaKaylee has been doing this, she definitely has her own major fan base. And so does, like a Logic or something like that. I don't think that hip hop is going to find like those two as like, okay, this is their classic album for the everybody. I think it would be they would have like a classic album for like their cult fan base.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
No, no, I get that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Because
why I try to
Juicy
look. That's
J
why I
and
try
them,
to look.
like Juicy J would definitely have like a classic album, or 3 6 Mafia would absolutely have a classic album for the culture. You know?
Mm-hmm. And I try my best, like especially on my podcast, I try my best to be, and that's what I pride my podcast on. Like we try to be as like unbiased as we possibly can with everything.
Yeah.
Like again, Pac is my favorite artist of all time, just in general. Am I gonna call all his albums a classic? No. Does he have classic albums? Absolutely. Like Me Against the World, classic. All Eyes on Me, classic. Machiavelli album, classic. You can put those as classic. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna call, like strictly from a niggas a classic. It's a great album, but I'm not gonna call it a classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's same with Brandy. That's my
Yeah.
favorite. But that we already reviewed it. It's not my fave.
Right, 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 right.
We can do without Aphrodisiac. I don't care what nobody say. The album can definitely go.
Exactly. No, I get yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't think a lot of people like her newer sound like B5 and 211. But I
Oh yeah.
really loved those albums. And
Yeah.
we can see how B7. I said B5. I'm
I
sorry.
was about to say B5. You talk about the group?
Yeah, I know, screaming. We can see how B7 ages with time, and if people will still view that sound as like, all right, this did good. But I don't know if a lot of people are going to call it a classic. For me, as a fan, I think I can label that as a classic for sure.
Which one?
B7, that
Uh,
her like latest but not latest album.
her last album. Was that her last album?
Her last album was actually a Christmas album, but that's,
Okay. We don't count that.
no
That's
one really counts those.
nobody. Nobody.
You can.
Counts
But
that.
yeah, okay, that's what's up. What did you think about this cover? Because you didn't say your thoughts.
Oh no, I like like I like what you said, like how it looks like a fingerprint. I was like, okay, like he put his print on the game and all that. So I definitely do see that now that I'm actually looking at it. And like you said, you got Logic in the background because again, he's the producer. So producer like kind of plays like literally the background because he's making the beats and shit. And then like you got Juicy J up front, because he's like the focus of the whole project. So I do get all that concept for sure.
Mhm.
So yeah, I fuck with it. I do fuck
Yeah,
with that
me
cover.
too. I love it.
It's like it's very
Mhm.
abstract.
Mhm. And I kind of like
Yeah,
abstract paintings.
got, so you got to use the
Oh,
artsy glasses for abstract.
I love it. You're a show off. um.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
So Not do I want to play your stuff. Yeah, you can send your music to me, but I'm not gonna play it on live. Not on this
Yeah, you
live.
can't play it. Nah, no. TikTok will remove your shit
Yeah.
quick as fuck.
Um,
Yeah.
I for suggestions of the Logic and Juicy J album, I put Wiz Khalifa. Okay.
Christian Orange Juice
And then I
2.
put Glockavelli. that's what
Black Belly.
that's what
That,
Title suggested as artists you should listen to.
I'm dead. I will also suggest. I mean, it's not in the same realm, but it's another collab album. Two Chains and Larry June with
Okay.
Alchemist. They dropped the album earlier this year called Life is Beautiful.
Is it really beautiful? Is the
And it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe.
I love that.
Yes, I would definitely recommend that. That's listen as well.
That's what's up. I didn't want to put Key Glock on here because I ain't never listened to him before, but that was the suggestion.
I was like, that's random.
I guess Key Glock will be similar to Juicy J, right?
I get, yeah, like that similar trap sound. So yeah, that makes sense
Yeah,
for sure, for sure.
that's what I was thinking. And Glockavelli is so crazy.
And, and he's from Memphis.
It's
Yeah,
given a
and
play on Tupac's
he's
album.
from Memphis. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's just like when Waka Flocka did
Okay.
Flockavelli. So it's kind of like that
Okay,
in a way.
okay. I do like he did also more. Did how did Waka Flocka? You said Waka Flocka did it.
Yeah, he named his album
So how did he
Flockavelli.
have the cover on his album?
I gotta remember. I think it was just like his
Oh,
face. But yeah, no props or
oh,
nothing like
yeah.
that.
This is really more similar to
Yeah, it's literally just a picture of him, and he has this like shit. His hands like this, like guns to his head type shit.
oh.
So yeah, it was nothing really like.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Nice.
Yeah, because somebody posted their music, so I'll look it up and I'll listen to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay.
don't mind
Gotcha,
listening
gotcha.
to new people's music, other people's music, underground artists and stuff.
Yeah. I'm always open to suggestions. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, one dude from France was actually on our live. It's like, yo, listen to these rappers right here. They from France. They dope. I was like, okay. I had to listen to the song. I didn't know what they were saying because they were rapping in French, but the shit was hitting. I was like,
Up.
okay,
That's
okay.
what's up. Yeah, when I was in France, this
I did
guy
that was
put me on to some music, but I don't know what type of music it is. I gotta listen to it for. Oh, it's like kind of African, Middle Eastern type music, maybe. But I gotta listen to it. I haven't listened to it yet. I've been doing so much other stuff. But I'll definitely listen to any new music. And if I don't like it now, I'm gonna be honest. I just want everybody to know. I
oh,
keep.
you gonna talk shit for sure. If it's
I'm not
trash,
gonna
hey,
talk
if it's
shit, but I'm gonna
we
definitely
gonna
say
do
I
like
don't like it. I give good feedback, not like talk down on people feedback. I only talk down on rich people
I know, I'm just fucking with
and
you.
white people and men.
Y'all see what I gotta do with? See, said
But more so white men. So
okay, okay,
yeah.
that's fair.
I'm not that type of
That's fair.
person.
I'll let that rock. I'll
Thank
let that rock.
you. Yeah. I try not to talk down on black men unless they really doing it for me. Like if you want some anti-woman, anti-black, anti-people shit, I really will come at your neck. But outside of that,
Mm.
I let black men live, even though they ain't shit. But yeah,
Of course.
yeah, that's it. But yeah, this is a great episode.
Shit,
What,
shit.
what, what we doing next week?
It was.
Are we going to New
I
Orleans? Are
gotta look at
we
the
going
damn.
to? Yeah, we do so much. I sent so much, And I
Yeah, we got a lot of shit already planned out, and like, all right.
and I'm
As a matter
happy
of fact, let's do New Orleans. Wait.
because that's how
Let's
you
do New
get
Orleans because
prepared. You
I
feel
think
me?
I picked
It's all
yeah
about
because I think I
preparation.
picked Juvie for New Orleans. Who I
You
picked
did pick
Juvie right
Juvie, and I
for New
picked
Orleans.
Lucky Day. Yeah, and Lucky Day, so we can
You said
talk.
Lucky Day.
Yeah, I want to talk
Yeah,
about how
yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
yeah,
baby
yeah. Okay,
daddy
I'm
and
weak.
how his album
Which
revolves.
album did I say? Did I say 400 Degrees?
I thought you changed it to Juvie the Great.
Oh, did I say Juvie the Great? Juvie the Great. Okay, yeah, Juvie the Great.
Yeah,
It was one of those two.
yeah.
We gonna do Juvie the Great, yeah.
And we're gonna do Lucky Day's
Because
algorithm.
400 Degrees is like it's my proper
It's 400 degrees as well.
algorithm. Okay, that was like his biggest record, his biggest album. 'Cause that's the one that has Back That Ass Up on there.
Touche. Why you want to do Juvie the Great?
Yeah, because this is I feel like this is a sleeper album. Like that's the same album that has Slow Motion on there. Slow Motion. What's the other song? Yeah, I forgot. What's the other singer that was on there? Oh,
Oh
Rodeo
my god, I forgot about that
and
song.
exactly. Pretty brown
Yeah, that was
Johnny, well, come
a
on and do the rodeo.
rodeo. Yeah, that was a
Yeah, like hey, Juvie go off.
yeah. I'm ready for
He
that.
go off
I'm
water.
ready for
He go off water. He go off. Yeah, I'll fuck with Juvie. Definitely.
well, I'm picking algorithm because I feel like this album perfectly shows that Lucky Day ain't shit.
That's crazy. Now she picking up this place nigga. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Amazing artist. Seen him twice, okay? I've seen him twice and he still ain't paid his child support. Let's talk about it.
That's crazy.
So
That's
I
crazy.
love Lucky Day's music. And low key, I love a toxic nigga. So here we are. Lucky Days algorithm. Get into it. I hope y'all listen to it with us. So it's gonna be Lucky Day algorithm and Juvie the Great by Juvenile. So definitely listen to them with us. Let us know what you think. I promise I will do better in the comments. If y'all really want to add yourselves into the conversation, like I will do better.
Just make sure y'all listen to this shit if you haven't already.
Yeah,
So
because anybody can come up and talk
yeah,
to about it with us. I wouldn't mind that, to be honest.
yeah, at all.
Yeah, I would love to have more.
As long as you know some fuck shit, we good.
Yeah, yeah, no, because you know, I don't have a problem telling people about themselves.
But, I don't know. Yeah. I talk shit to my best friend.
And I do.
You know what I'm saying? The match what the fuck I'm about to see you, and I don't know your ass. Like, hey, and I'm a nice nigga. I'm the
Same.
nice one. So
Well, I don't know if I'm known as the nice one. No, I'm not known as the nice one. Scream. Well, it
I'm
depends.
known as
Some
the
of
nice
my
one. Like,
friend
because
groups, I'm known as the nice one. In other friend groups, I'm known as the person that says the wildest shit. So,
most of the time I'm known as most of the time I'm
okay.
known as the nice one.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Most of the time.
But I don't feel like I say wild shit. I just think I'm being myself. And I'm just asking questions. And
I just be talking shit. Jokingly, but
I
I just
don't
be
think I
talking
be
shit.
talking shit either.
Some
I
people
just be real and honest, I think. I'm just honest and real about it. I don't like to sugarcoat anything, I guess. But I will say this, as I've gotten older, I've learned how to like bite my tongue with certain things. Like I don't always gotta say what I'm thinking. Like,
yeah, oh yeah, that's how I am now. I
oof.
think that shit like a motherfucker though. Like motherfucker got big ass head, but I just keep walking like well, why your teeth so yellow? Hey.
Yeah, I don't gotta say everything that comes to mind, and I don't need to know everybody's business.
Right.
I I've been really good at staying out of everybody's business. Wait,
I mean, you can tell me your shit. I'm not gonna tell nobody. Like,
Oh no, I'm that
What
way
the fuck I'm
too,
about to
but
talk to?
I'm always wanting to know other people's business, and that's not good. Like I'm nosy as fuck. I don't tell people's business. I don't really
I
want
don't
to
want
see.
I don't want to
Like
know what they tell me.
I'm like my grandma and my mom.
If you tell me, I mean,
Nah, I be wanting to know the
I
tea.
feel that.
Like, girl, what happened? What happened? You lost your baby? How?
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not like that. I mean, like, if you need to vent, I mean, yeah, go ahead and vent. Like, of course, I'm not about to say shit, but you know what I'm saying. Even though the shit you're saying is total bullshit, it's like I'm gonna listen. I'm probably gonna judge
Oh,
you
I'm definitely
as I'm
listening.
listening, but I'm not about to tell nobody to.
No, I just be wanting to
I'm
know
not that type
people's
of person.
business, and that's bad. Even though I do keep it to myself, it really is bad. No, I don't. Okay,
Yeah.
let me stop lying on this internet. I do not keep a lot of people's business to themselves. If it's some real wild shit that I really
That's
can't keep to myself, my best friend Adrian knows for sure. For sure. Hands
that's
down.
crazy.
She knows.
That's wild. Do you use
No,
names? Do you at least
no.
like
I just be
names?
like my friend. I have a
Okay.
friend. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm about to say at
Well,
least
I
do
never
that. At
told
least
her your
don't put the
business,
names out there.
if that makes you feel better.
How she put my business out there
No,
too?
I've
That's
never.
crazy. What business?
I've never. No, I've never. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. I literally just told the truth about telling people's business to my best friend. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I was about to say like, what business do I even have? I
Yeah,
don't
you
even
ain't
have
got
no
no
business.
business. That's the problem. It ain't juicy enough. What's to tell?
Exactly. I
You
get,
ain't out
nigga.
here
I go to
fucking on
work.
mad
I go home.
bitches.
I might go out. I go out from
Yeah.
time. I go to work. I come home. I go see my girl. I go out from time to time, but that's about it. I
If
don't
you
do
was
my
a
shit.
hoe,
I don't
that
do
would
my
be
shit.
something. That would be the tea. And I would need to tell it.
And I'm
My
not.
friend AJ is out here
And I'm not.
doing the most. Oh, no, I would probably use your name. Yeah.
Not you use my name though. Why would you use my name though? Not you use my name. Wait, did I meet you? Have I met you?
Because it just rolls off the tongue.
That's wild. That's wild. You can at least say CJ or something. Like, damn. At least say
I
CJ
don't
or
know.
DJ or something.
You don't got enough business for nobody to tell. You ain't got nothing going on. You ain't never been in these
Exactly. I
streets.
don't
You
do a
ain't never
goddamn
doing
thing.
nothing. Oh my god, very boring. Nah, I got friends
That's
who
how I am.
wow, who do too much. So
I go out from time to time. That's it.
yeah, it's not enough.
I'll be chilling. Especially now. I'm chilling. I don't do shit. I'm on the porch. I'm on the porch, just waving. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, you're definitely on grandpa mode.
I'm on. Put some respect on my name.
I love it. My bad.
I don't become usually like what next year? No, I'm big bro. I'm big bro. I don't become unk until I'm 36.
Oh, I didn't know what
That's what it
status
is.
Unc was. I thought Unc wasn't until like your 40s.
Yeah, uncle's like
Why
30. I
36?
forgot what the nigga said. I
I
know it was a
mean,
video that went. It was no, it was a video that went viral, and niggas like anybody under like from like under 13, little niggas. Anybody from like 13 to like I think he said 25 or something like that. The YNs, the young niggas, 25 to like 35. That's big bro. 36 to like 45, 46. That's unk in them.
damn.
And then anything after that, no, I think to like 50 is like unk in them. And then anything after that, OG. And the elders, you got to respect them niggas. So
Damn. After 50?
I, I I got to remember the actual
Jesus.
age.
I feel like the older we get, though, like age is not what we thought it was. Like I thought 30 was really old at one point, like in your being in your 30s, but I really don't feel that.
Right.
But maybe also we don't act really our age, or I don't know what an act your age is supposed to look like technically.
I definitely don't have my age. I don't have my age at all.
That's fact.
And my girl act younger than me. I'm like, and she older. So
The shade.
I know, no
Yes.
shade. It's just like she acts younger. Like, and if you looked at her, no, like if you looked at her, you would think she's younger than me. Like, that's just black don't
Yeah.
crack. So
And the beard does age people a little bit.
yeah, but yeah, it does, it does. But I've had people think that I was like in like my late 20s.
No,
So
yeah, we are looking younger than.
like as now they think I'm like my late 20s. At the very oldest, like just 30, just turned 30. I'm like, nah, I'm 35. I appreciate you though. I was like, damn, all
We do
right.
look a little.
But when I was younger, I
I
looked
know that's
older.
how I felt. But we was always wearing suits and stuff in the club, so that made sense.
Fact, fact. But even when I went to like the ABC store, like when I was like 18, 19, like I'll go with people who were like 21 and up. But they wouldn't even call me because they thought I was like
Did you have a
21.
beard
I was
then?
like, you said what?
Did you have a beard then?
I had a beard, but it wasn't like this.
Oh, okay.
Not like this. I had like a thin ass beard. I had like a little jockstrap shit. And then at one point I had a goatee.
Of course you had the jog strap because who didn't at that time?
Exactly. Right.
Oh, did you
Right.
see the new picture of
And
Drake?
then no, I have not.
Can you just go look at it? I want to know if you think his abs are.
A new picture. Why am I looking at? Why am I looking
No,
at?
real quick. I
I'm not
just
about to
want
look
to
at this nigga.
know: do they look fake to you as a man who can
Well, I'm talking
easily
about you
obtain?
really got bait. You really
But
had me
y'all
looking.
can obtain abs pretty fair, like fairly easy compared to women. So do they look photoshopped? Is it giving BBL Drizzy?
I can't. I don't know. It might be. I can't speak on it.
I
I
just
can't
wanted
speak
to
on it because
know.
I never seen pause. I never seen the shit beforehand. I never looked at this nigga body
I
stuff. So
needed a no
like
perception. Oh
beforehand.
my god. I can't believe she's calling me right now. Sorry, y'all. That's my ringtone.
I'm dead.
Yeah. You never seen that?
I'm dead.
I interrupted my life.
Nah.
All right,
This
y'all.
episode of Sippin Vibes has been brought to you by Jack Daniels Gentleman's Jack. That's what I'm sipping on right now. It's a very smoky drink. I will say that it's smoky. If you like your whiskey smoky, this is for you. I'm not really a smoky person like that.
But you
Kind
a
of takes
whiskey
away, but
person? You like whiskey?
I am. But not all whiskey is super smoky like that. I do. I like browns.
No.
Whiskeys, bourbons,
I'm a thought when I
stuff
drink
like that.
brown liquor, so I gotta stay away from that. But
You
that's
say
what I
you're a
said.
thought. That's wild. And also shout out to Blurred Over. This hat right here, Blurred Over. It go with the fit. I was like, all right, I gotta wear this shit out one day. I was like, all right, bet.
Okay, we shouting out black. Is this black owned business? I love it,
Black
love
on.
it,
This
love
black
it.
on.
Okay, shout out
Black
to
on. Yeah.
um Leather Candy Accessories. You can follow them on IG. Is where I get all my cool earrings from. So definitely check her out.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is that blurred over, well, all one word. That's their IG as well. They definitely got dope merch, hats, blankets, bags, whatever you need. They even got like shea butter too. So hey,
Okay, yes, black owned. I love this. Shout out to the black owned businesses doing their thing. You know, I'm all about the shopping black
fact,
owned. Okay. I've been shopping at more black
definitely.
owned businesses than I have. And I've honestly been shopping local, small, and black owned more than I've been shopping at like big corporations.
That's
I'm
good.
super
That's
proud
good.
of myself for that. So trying.
Mine is groceries after that. Mine is groceries, yes.
Well,
I've been doing
groceries I haven't
that.
really counted because it's hard out here for a period.
Yeah.
Every now and then I can go to like a local grocer and get some stuff or like a farmer's market or something, but really it's been Kroger or I've been at BJ's or you know, but no Walmart,
Yeah, I feel that.
no
I'll
Target.
be I'll be all like a motherfucker.
You don't have a choice, aren't you in the South? Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Virginia is the South, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you
It's
in the
below the Mason
South,
Dixon line.
it's hard to like not shop at Walmart. To be honest, I feel like they iced out
That's
all the
fair.
competition
I
in
mean,
order for everybody to yeah.
I'm gonna say, when's the last time I've been to Walmart? When's the last time I've been to Walmart, actually? It's been a
Okay,
couple months. No, I'm lying. It's been about, no, I'm lying. It's been about a month. I had to get some
okay.
hangers.
Listen, that's not bad. It's not terrible. You feel me?
But I get all my beer stuff from black owned business, so that's where I get my beer stuff from.
I love that. I love that. We switching it out. We changing it up. We're doing things different. Yeah, I started getting my laundry detergent from a local business. So yeah,
Okay.
I love that. I gotta find.
I
I
should start
gotta
doing
learn
that.
how to switch out my fabric softener. But I be using that Suavitel.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I be using that Hispanic stuff. So I don't know. I gotta figure that out. I need another good fabric softener. Anybody that's black owned that make fabric softener, put me on because I will definitely switch in a heartbeat. But that's why I'm telling be doing it for me. You feel me? Yeah, because I would also like another like natural selection, like suggestion. Yeah,
No, I feel that.
I try not to do
Yeah.
all those toxins and stuff. Oh, remember we said, oh, I forgot we was doing North Carolina. We got a lot of stuff. We definitely have a lot of stuff jam packed. So next week we're gonna do New Orleans, and then after that, what do you want to do? I want to talk about.
Did we do all the boroughs yet? The New York boroughs?
Yeah.
Because I think we still got to do Brooklyn.
Oh
We still got to do
no,
Brooklyn, I
we
think.
didn't do Brooklyn. We didn't do Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, we didn't. Because I picked Joey Badass. We ain't done Joey
Okay,
Badass
so
yet.
then we gotta do Brooklyn. So let's go back to Brooklyn after.
After New
Yeah,
Orleans?
yeah. Let's do
Okay.
Okay,
Bet.
sounds
So
good.
next week, yeah, we're going to do New Orleans. We got Juvenile, and then we got Lucky Day. That should
Mark,
be,
my
those should be
next
some
favorite
fire listens, though. Because I fuck with Lucky Day's music.
Oh, you're gonna love this album. Period. You're definitely gonna love it.
Okay.
He doesn't have a bad album, and I put that on everything.
So far, yeah. Right. So far, you're right.
I mean, I think that.
Because I listen to whatever.
Oh, you listen to Candy Drip,
No, I'm saying whatever album I had him, like, yeah. I listened to that one. I listened to that one. That was good.
and then his first album, Painted, is really amazing. So, and then he also has
Okay.
another album. I think it's called A Seat at the Table or something like that. That's like a more of like a collective album, but it's really good.
Okay.
I mean, he has a lot of features on that album. I'm not going to say it
Bet
was a
that.
collective album. He just got a lot of features. That's all.
It's more like,
Yeah,
gotcha.
but he doesn't have bad work at all. I want to listen to Luke James because I never really listened to his albums like that.
That sounds familiar. What's that name sound
Cause
familiar?
it's the nigga that be singing real good, like Johnny Gill.
I seen him before. He was like on a TV show
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh,
Oh,
he
that was
was
the
in
nigga
that
that was on
show
the New
Us.
Edition.
Well, yes, he was in New Edition, and he was in that show. It's like a horror show on Amazon. I think it comes on Amazon Prime on Prime.
You said a horror
It's called Us.
you said a horror show?
It's it's like horror thriller.
You mean movie?
Is it a movie? What is that
Mm,
show? Look up his what is his stuff that he's been in?
them? You talking about
Them,
them?
that's what it is. I knew it was a pronoun.
Okay. I'm dead.
I just couldn't think of
I
what
just
the
happened to look up the shit. It says them, the scary. I was like, okay, this has to be the scary movie she's talking about.
why. If you like
Or show she's talking
horror,
about.
if you like horror, because I want to put a disclaimer out there. I understand that everybody don't fuck with horror or thriller like that. So if you like horror, if you like thriller, I highly suggest this show. And I also suggest that season because Luke James is in it and he does a phenomenal job. Like when I say he acted his ass off, that man
Season 2.
acted his motherfucking ass off. Yeah, he did an amazing job. But it is a traumatic show. It's kind of hard to watch, especially if you're a black person in America. It's a little trauma bond. Yeah, but I'm a toxic nigga sometimes and I like a little trauma. No, I just like horror a lot. I love horror. I love horror. I could watch it every day. I know. It's bad. Yeah, we're gonna move on. All right. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to another amazing episode of Sippin Vibes. I'm your girl, Miss JLH from We Don't Sip Tea, We Drink Wine. And you can catch me every other Friday. I'm probably gonna go live this Friday. But you can catch me on Fridays at 7:30. You can also catch my new show called The Check-In, where I talk to local and underground artists, independent artists, all that type of stuff. If you're an artist, want to reach out, have a conversation with me, talk about your music, I would love to do that. So hit me up. It's called The Check-In, and you can follow me at We Drink Wine underscore on all social media platforms.
Bet. And it's your boy AJ, the co-host of Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing. We also go live every other Friday, but we're not going live until July 18th of this month. So yeah, stay in tune for that. That's all I have for you, Mark. We're gonna be talking about our favorite albums up to this point. Cause we're halfway through the year already,
Mm-hmm.
so we're gonna be talking about that. Um, You can follow me on TikTok at A Tone Productions, A underscore Tone underscore Productions. Also follow me on IG, Hip Hop Vibes Pod, all one word, as well as Twitter, because I don't call that shit X. Twitter, Hip Hop Vibes, hip underscore hop underscore vibes. That's why I post all my like hip hop content. One of these days, I'll make sure that all my shit has the same name. But until then, yeah, that's what I'm at. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page, Hip Hop Vibes the Podcast. Again, like Child Code Quest, you got to say the whole thing. You got to type the whole thing in so it will come up. And yeah, be lit.
Yes, I love it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you check us out next week, and we will see y'all back here next Tuesday. All right, peace.